Hmm. Okay, guys, so good evening to all of you. I hope each and every one of you is doing fine. I welcome everyone to another class of SSB Crack Exam. आप सभी लोगों का स्वागत है FCAT 1 2023 की इंग्लिश की क्लास में एंड द टॉपिक फॉर टुडे इज गोना बी वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशन. ठीक है गाइस. सो आज है क्लास 1 फॉर वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशन. सो वी विल क्विकली स्टार्ट. We will have a look at the timetable for today. ठीक. सो टाइम टेबल देखते हैं हम लोग जल्दी से. ठीक है गाइस, सो एज पर द टाइम टेबल फॉर टुडे इज 15th of February. सो वी स्टार्टेड ऑफ विद प्रतीक सर्स क्लास एट 8. ठीक है, ऑफ डेली करंट अफेयर्स. उसके बाद इफ वी हैव टू टॉक अबाउट एफकैट के स्लॉट. ठीक है, सो वी स्टार्टेड एट 4 विद सत्यम सर्स क्लास. उसके बाद 5:30 पे आप लोगों का मेरा क्लास शुरू हो चुका है. one word substitution, and then you guys will have at 7 Zahir sir का class of static GK. ठीक है. सो ये तो रही आपकी क्लासेस की बात गाइज. नाउ लेट्स क्विकली टॉक अबाउट वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशन. तो वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशन गाइज, व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट एफकैट इट बिकम्स एन इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक ऑल टुगेदर, क्योंकि जब हम वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशन की बात करते हैं तो ये टॉपिक डिडंट यूज टू कम प्रीवियसली और अभी इसको इंट्रोड्यूस कराया गया है. तो इसके हाईली हाईली चांसेस है कि ये टॉपिक क्या होने वाला है, ये टॉपिक आपको आने वाला है. ठीक है, आपको 3 क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं. ठीक है. सो व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशन गाइस, अगर हम लोग टॉपिक इंपॉर्टेंस की बात करें तो क्वेश्चन आपके वेरी करते हैं. ठीक है, बेसिक टू मीडियम लेवल ऑफ डिफिकल्टी से. ठीक है, एंड क्वेश्चंस आर आस्क्ड इन सेंटेंसेस और फ्रेजेस. ठीक है, सो बेसिकली व्हाट डू दे बेसिकली give you a description of something or something like that, and you are supposed to tell like the altering meaning of it. तो इसको टॉपिक, ये जो टॉपिक है आपको बेसिकली वोकैबुलरी जैसा ही समझ लो, वोकैबुलरी से रिलेटेड होता है. सो अगेन इफ यू नो द मीनिंग ऑफ इट एंड हाउ यू कैन यूज इट, तो आप उसको अल्टरनेटिव उन ऑप्शंस में से क्या कर सकते हो, बता सकते हो. एंड अगेन इफ वी टॉक अबाउट दिस टॉपिक, तो ये क्या करेगा, आपको डिमांड करता है कि आपको क्लियर नॉलेज और अंडरस्टैंडिंग होनी चाहिए वोकैबुलरी वर्ड्स की एंड हाउ यू कैन यूज इट इन अ सेंटेंस. ठीक है, तो अगेन गाइज इट रिक्वायर्स यू टू हैव बेसिक टू इंटरमीडिएट रीडिंग एंड कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव स्किल्स. ठीक है, सो नाउ अगर हम लोग कुछ बात करें कि व्हाट कैन वी एक्चुअली डू अबाउट इट, सो सिंस आई हैव बीन टेलिंग ऑल ऑफ यू, इट्स अ टॉपिक रिलेटेड टू योर, आई वुड से वोकैबुलरी है ना, आपकी वोकैब की ये बात करता है. सो व्हाट वी कैन बेसिकली डू इज वी नीड टू लर्न, है ना, वी नीड टू बेसिकली लर्न. हम लोग को क्या किस पे ध्यान रहता है बेसिकली, जो आपके, एक मिनट. So basically, guys, we need to focus on a lot of idioms and phrases, as they say. ठीक, आप उन पे थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिए, या phrases बोल लो. उसके साथ you need to basically focus on the word meanings, like vocabulary. ठीक है. So if you focus on all these things, then you will be able to do very very well यहाँ पे word substitution में. ठीक है. So let's try to practice some questions and see कि कैसे करने होते हैं ये क्वेश्चंस. सो इन द गिवन बिलो, आउट ऑफ 4 अल्टरनेटिव, चूज द वन विच कैन बी सब्स्टिट्यूटेड. सो बेसिकली आपको कुछ भी नहीं करना होता है, जो भी उसका डिस्क्रिप्शन या वर्ड दिया रहेगा, यू जस्ट हैव टू सब्स्टिट्यूट विद वन ऑफ द ऑप्शन दैट यू थिंक इज एप्ट फॉर इट. ठीक है, सो जल्दी से हम लोग फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन से शुरू करेंगे. A person who devotes his or her life for the welfare of others, altruist, hermit, or volunteer, or martyr.
मैम ए, अल्ट्रुइस्ट.
हम्म.
मैम बी लग रहा है.
बी. ओके बताइए और बच्चे, चलो यूट्यूब वाले बच्चों को भी देख लेते हैं। ओके, सबसे पहले गाइस, इफ वी फोकस ऑन द मीनिंग्स ऑफ दीज वर्ड्स, ओके, so what we need to know is martyr would be any person who, we can say, either a person who dies for their country or who is killed, as we say. ठीक है, so उसका रिलेशन वुड बी टू देयर कंट्री और समथिंग लाइक दैट, ठीक है। तो वॉलंटियर क्या होते हैं? वॉलंटेरली इफ यू डू समथिंग, है ना, यू आर वॉलंटियरिंग मे बी फॉर अ कॉज, राइट, सो यू वुड बी अ वॉलंटियर। अभी नाउ इफ वी डिस्कस अबाउट हर्मिट एंड ऑल्टरिस्ट, सो अ पर्सन हु डिवोट्स हिज और हर लाइफ फॉर द वेलफेयर ऑफ अदर्स की बात की जा रही है, ठीक है। So hermit is not directly related to it because hermit is a person who lives a life of seclusion. वो बिल्कुल औरों से अलग रहते हैं। तो वो डायरेक्टली तो ये नहीं हो सकता ना कि यू आर बेसिकली डिवोटिंग योर लाइफ टू welfare of others. So basically the answer is A because you are very selfless and you like to devote your time जिससे कि औरों का welfare हो सके. So इस हिसाब से guys your answer would be A. I hope it is clear. So A would be the answer. Okay. नेक्स्ट पे चलते हैं. The study of worms and insects, taxidermy, entomology, ornithology, or paleontology.
मैम बी एंटोमोलॉजी.
Yes, ma'am. B. Entomology.
Okay. Okay, what about others? Okay, now let's talk about the meanings of these words. So, if we go one by one, okay, taxidermy is basically like it's the art of stuffing dead. Yeah, it's the art of stuffing dead. ठीक, तो it's related to dead people, study of worms. अभी paleontology का मतलब basically it's related to your fossil fuels, like study of fossils and all, है ना? तो वो हो जाएगा. और हम बात करें अगर सी की, so it would mean the scientific study of birds, है ना? So if I
यस
talk
मैम.
about B, तो इसमें से क्या हो जाएगा? Answer would be B, obviously. So you guys are absolutely right. Our answer is B. Correct. Very good. Let's move on to the next one. A person who attends to the disease of the eye. Okay. Oculist, optimist, obstetrician, or optical.
Ma'am, A. Oculist.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, great. So, guys, if we go one by one, okay. So, यहाँ पे अगर हम लोग देखेंगे, ठीक है, ऑप्टिकल की अगर बात करें, सो दिस पर्सन विल बेसिकली examine, obviously the person will examine the eyes, but they will also recommend and sell glasses, na? ठीक है, like they will just examine your eyes and they will sell glasses. Okay. Now, if I talk about C, so this person is basically like it's a branch of medicine which is related to birth of children, as we say, है ना? तो ये तो उधर चला गया. अभी ऑप्टिमिस्ट तो सभी को लाइक इट्स वेरी कॉमन वी टॉक अबाउट पॉजिटिविटी एंड ऑल अ लॉट नाउ डेज आजकल इतना मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर्स है ना. हाँ तो लेंस कार्ट ही याद आता है ऑप्टिकल ऑप्टिशियन एंड ऑल दैट. ऑक्यूलिस्ट अ पर्सन हु एग्जामिन्स एंड ट्रीट्स पीपल्स आईज. यहाँ पे ट्रीटमेंट भी आ गया. ठीक है. सो ऑक्यूलिस्ट इज द आंसर. सो यू गाइज आर एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. है ना, बिकॉज फोर्थ वन इज ओनली एग्जामिनिंग आईज, है ना, and just selling glasses, but the first one, oculist, is actually examining and treating people's eyes as well, है ना. You're attending to the diseases, so A would be the answer. Absolutely correct. Next, not likely to be easily pleased, fastidious, infallible, fatalist, or communist.
Ma'am, A, I think fastidious.
Yes,
Hmm.
ma'am. Option A.
Okay. ठीक है. Okay, so if okay, let's talk about it. Let's go one by one. So when I talk about the word communist, right? So communist would be a person who believes like an economic system where the state controls everything, है ना? So यहाँ पे state का वो आ गया. State is controlling everything, okay, on behalf of people, obviously. Right. So now when I talk about somebody who's a fatalist, fatalist would be somebody who believes in fate a lot, like everything is guided and I would say controlled by fate, as we say. ठीक है? And now, if we talk about something which is infallible, है ना? Infallible, if I say something is a fallacy, so that means there is some kind of mistake or it's wrong, है ना? So something which is never wrong, like never wrong, है ना? So infallible. अभी fastidious इसलिए हो सकता है out of these option because when I say somebody is fastidious, I can say they are very meticulous, very detail oriented, है ना? So they are very careful. So we can say that not likely to be easily pleased. So out of these options, our answer would be A, right? That's what students have said, right? So correct. Okay, a professional soldier hired to serve in a foreign army. Mercenary, liquidator, venal, or hireling.
Ma'am, A. Mercenary.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Okay, guys, let's see then. So hireling as a word is used for person, any person, okay, who is like it's any person who is willing, who is like willing to work for anyone, okay, who is paying him. Like I can work for anyone if anyone is paying me, I'll just work for them. है ना? Now, if I talk about C, this person is again ready to do immoral things. अभी यहाँ पे हम बात करें they are ready to do corrupt things, criminal activities if they are paid. Okay. Basically, when we talk about liquidator, it would be any person who is responsible for closing down a business. Okay. So यहाँ पे ये नहीं हो सकता mercenary इसलिए हो सकता है it is any soldier okay any soldier who will fight for any country if they are paid. So we can say on those grounds your answer would be A because it again is in context of soldiers and those things. I hope it is clear. Any doubt anyone? So A would be the answer.
मैम आपने विनर का मतलब क्या बताया?
It is basically a person who is ready to be immoral or corrupt if they are paid. Okay. Okay. A collection of slaves would be what? Coffle, crew, company, or cottage? We are talking about slaves.
Ma'am, A, I think.
Basically, yeah, see, when I say a company, so company would be like a group of people, like a group of people, and they open up something like a firm or something like that. So ये तो आंसर बिल्कुल भी नहीं हो सकता है ना? And when I say the word crew is usually a word used for people who are working on ship or plane or something like that. Okay. So cottage as a word would be related to it's a line of cars, especially if it's out if it's along like a place जहाँ पे funeral हो रहा है या something like that. Okay. So out of these your answer is again would be A. So absolutely correct. Great job. One who is always doubting. Skeptic, deist, rationalist, or positivist?
मैम ए.
Hmm. See, positivist would be a person who believes that things can be proved. Okay. Like, rather than them being like, based on ideas or something like that, they believe that, I can prove things. Not necessarily based on ideas or something like that. Okay. And when I talk about rationalist as a word is actually related to reason itself. Okay, now when I talk about deist as a word, it's actually related to somebody who believes in God. Okay, like this person believes that God is the one who created the world but is not actually taking part in it. You guys understand? Like they believe, but they are not necessarily a part of it. Okay, I have to explain it in another way. Okay, so if there is yes, so what they believe is that God created this world. Okay, there are various kind of philosophies when it comes to beliefs of people. Some people believe that God will intrude when there will be some problems. Okay, but these kind of people believe that God has created the world और उन्होंने क्या किया है humans को अपने हाल पे छोड़ दिया है that they will take care of everything and I am not gonna intrude. You guys understand the difference now? So B वाला second वाला हो जाएगा जो मैंने बताया. that God has created, but is not going to be a part of it. ठीक है, later on. So skeptic आपका आंसर हो सकता है, because skeptic is someone again who doubts, skeptical होते हैं बहुत ज्यादा चीजों को लेके, cynical से हो जाते हैं, right? So again, correct. One who offers a service of his own free will, worker, slave, volunteer, or servant.
Ma'am, C, volunteer.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, if a person is actually offering their service of his own free will, है ना? So yes, when we talk about free will, so when I talk about a servant, so obviously the person will be working for you for money. Slave again is someone, if they are working for you, it's by force, right? Usually, so slave तो नहीं हो सकता है, worker भी नहीं होगा, volunteer because you are voluntarily doing it. है ना? एंड अब व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट यू वॉलंटियरिंग समथिंग, तो नेसेसरली आपको पैसा मिलता नहीं है, वैसे जरूरी नहीं है वॉलंटियर करने पे किसी का कुछ, तो ऑब्वियस सी बात है, दिस इज द आंसर, करेक्ट. ओके. आर्टिस्टिक, म्यूजिकल और ड्रामेटिक इंटरप्रिटेशन, रेपरेशन, रिपोर्ट, इमिटेशन और रेंडिशन. हम्म. ओके. Okay, when I say reparation, so reparation would be somewhat related to some kind of remorse that you carry. ठीक है? तो अगर आपको किसी चीज का रिमोर्स है, किसी चीज का पछतावा है, as we say, right? So what do? We actually do something for people. Okay, so for example, if I broke like some I would say like a piece of crockery of my friend, and it was very dear to my friend. Okay, so if I do something for my friend, so basically kind of compensate for the loss. Okay, so that would be reparation, right? It's obviously because of some remorse that I carry. I feel sorry for it and I caused it. So report is again something like, report to somebody, and I did some work and I reported to them, this is this is what I did. Right. So imitation is again you copy something. So your answer would be D. It's actually related to any performance of music, drama, or something like that. So that would be the answer. So correct, guys. Take. So yeah, D is not the answer in this case. That which cannot be avoided. Inevitable, indifferent, inestimable, or infallible. Hmm. Okay, when I say something is infallible, right? So if I say that something is infallible, that means there is no mistake there, right? So it's not related to you avoiding it. If I say if you can estimate something, that means you can kind of measure it. If I say the opposite, that means you cannot measure it. Right, if I say that if you are indifferent about something, that means you really don't care about it. Like, you are Very careless. So we can say inevitable would be the answer, because if I say inevitable, so that means it's likely to happen. No, we can't avoid it. So absolutely correct. Showing a dislike of anything improper. Crude, prim, strict, or rude. Showing a dislike of anything improper. Okay. So when I talk about somebody being rude, we can say that somebody is just being, very disrespectful or very impolite towards you. Okay. Now I can say that okay, you are showing some kind of dislike, but because it says improper, okay, so crude cannot be the answer, because if I say that something is crude, it is usually related to something, being very primitive, as we say. तो उससे रिलेटेड हो जाता है ये. स्ट्रिक्ट भी नहीं हो सकता. स्ट्रिक्ट अगर आप हो तो फ्लेक्सिबल हो सकता है. अब यहाँ पे हम लोग इसलिए बोल सकते हैं प्रिम, बिकॉज इफ somebody is very prim, that means they like things to be a certain way. Okay. So उस सेंस में we can say that out of these options your answer can be B. Is this clear? Because it says improper, and if somebody is really prim, that means they are really proper and particular about things. So उसकी वजह से our answer can be B out of these options. ठीक है. किसी ने भी B नहीं बोला क्या? ओके, ये वन स्टूडेंट. अच्छा, हाँ हाँ, आई नो गंगा, यू okay. A person who leaves his own country in order to go and live in another. Emigrant, refugee, immigrant, or expect. Mhm. Okay, guys, so it says that a person leaves his own country in order to live in another. ओके, ये क्या हो गया? सो यहाँ पे हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं हु इज लीविंग हिज ओन कंट्री, यू आर गोइंग आउट. सी, व्हेन यू कम इन वी से इमिग्रेंट, व्हेन यू गो आउट इट इज इमिग्रेंट, and refugee cannot be the answer. People usually leave their country because it's a war zone, or like there is some kind of political crisis or something like that, social unrest. So that cannot be the answer. So expect obviously cannot be the answer. I hope it is clear. So A would be the answer. बाहर जा रहे हैं ना तो immigrant होना चाहिए. If I say immigrant, so that means I've come to that country. Usually people say, na, I'm an immigrant. That means you've come to that country. But if you're leaving us, then you're an immigrant. Exit. Ye. I hope it is clear to everyone. I guess there is some confusion regarding these words. So. Walking in sleep. sleepy head, somnolence, somnambulism, insomnia, insomniac जो बोलते हैं. Abhi, if I'm calling somebody a sleepy head, first of all, what we need to know is that they are really sleepy, right? So that cannot be the answer because we are talking about walking in sleep. And if somebody is an insomniac, that means again they have a lot of, difficulty when it's really hard for them to sleep and all. They have sleeping problems and all, right? Again, this one would be if somebody is feeling really drowsy. मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा sleepy feel कर रहे हैं. So out of these, you guys are absolutely right. C would be the answer, right? You are walking in sleep. Some people have this habit, right? So C, correct. Act of mercy killing. Okay, mercy killing. Suicide, euthanasia, immolation, or asphyxiation. Asphyxiation, sorry. अभी सुसाइड तो अगेन उसमें मर्सी तो होती नहीं है. इट्स रिलेटेड टू यू टेक योर ओन लाइफ, है ना? Abhi, asphyxiation is a word related to, when somebody tries to strangle you, अगर आपका कोई गला दबा रहा है, तो आप सोचो कि आप जैसा, it will be very difficult for you to breathe, ना? Because there is a lack of oxygen, suffocation feel होगा आपको, है ना? And now, when I say see, immolate करना किसी को, so it's a word related to when you either burn yourself or you burn somebody else. Okay, so it's related to that. अभी mercy killing में तो euthanasia ही आता है, because जब आप mercy आ जाती है आपको किसी के ऊपर and you kill them, so it's euthanasia. Absolutely correct. So B would be the answer. A humorous drawing dealing with current events or politics. Sketch, illustration, cartoon, or skit. Okay. See, it says a humorous drawing. So, when I say skit, है ना? So skit would be related to humor. Obviously, it will be related to humor, but it will be writing. ठीक है, और वैसे भी जनरली इसको राइटिंग के लिए यूज कर ही लेते हैं, ठीक है? When I say sketch and illustration, so both of these things are actually related to drawing, but sketch would be related to more of like rough वाला drawing जो आपका रहता है ना, roughly आप करते हो उसको. You're just sketching something. So obviously the answer has to be C, which is cartoon. है ना? So absolutely correct. Because it says humorous na, so humorous has to be cartoon. Okay, well, action that is likely to make people very angry. Inflationary, inflammable, commiserable, or inflammatory. Okay, guys, so let's discuss it. Action that is likely to make people angry. ये तो वो होता है ना, something that is measurable. ये एंगर के साथ कहाँ से आ रहा है? Okay, let's see the other one. Inflationary again would be related to inflation when the prices hike and all those things. So it's not at all related to anger. अभी inflammable अगर हम बोलेंगे किसी चीज को, so that means we can easily set it on fire. फायर से रिलेशन हो गया, तो आप खुद ही देख लो, डी होना चाहिए. Inflammatory would be related to when that is, that will likely make people really angry. So D would be the answer. Correct. Hmm. One who will do any job for anyone for money. Mercenary, recruit, hoodlum, or merchant. Hmm. See. Okay, so first of all, if I say one will, one who will do any job for anyone for money. So first of all, we cannot really say merchant because merchant would be a term related to business, है ना? So ये हम लोग का आंसर नहीं हो सकता है. When I call somebody like hoodlum, so it's a word related to somebody who is really angry, like like a new angry criminal, not new, sorry, young angry criminal. So ठीक है, अभी रिक्रूट की अगर बात करोगे तो if I call somebody a recruit, so that means they have newly enlisted themselves in, like they have soldier or member as we say. ठीक. So mercenary guys, we already did it in it was one of the options actually. So which clearly said that one who will do any job, है ना? Who for anyone for money. So your answer actually should be A. I hope it is clear. तो A हो जाएगा. नेक्स्ट पे चलते हैं. Speech delivered without preparation, rhetoric, oration, extempore or maiden speech. Okay, guys. So when I say speech delivered without preparation, so it's really easy to understand because when I talk about other options, na, so when I say it's a maiden speech. So maiden speech is actually used for somebody's first speech, right? So D cannot be the answer. Oration again, oratory का जब हम बात करते हैं, it's related to speaking, है ना? Speech and all. Oratory. Rhetorics again is a term related to speech, but it talks about how it is like art of speaking where you try to kind of persuade people or maybe try to impress people and it has that negative connotation. Like maybe you want that advantage or you try to be diplomatic so that you can persuade people or kind of dupe them. ओके सो वो उस सेंस में चला जाएगा तो ऑब्वियसली व्हेन आई से विदाउट प्रिपरेशन तो काफी यू वी गाइस हैव कॉम्पिटिशंस आल्सो एक्सटेम्पोरे बोलते हैं उसको तो यू डू इट विदाउट प्रिपरेशन राइट सो यू गेट अ टॉपिक एंड यू हैव टू स्पीक impromptu so C correct a person's peculiar habit trait idiosyncrasy idiolect or talent. Hmm. Okay guys. See, when we basically talk about somebody's talent, so talent would be related to somebody's natural skills जो कुछ लोगों के होते हैं. Like some people have certain talents. कुछ लोग naturally like they can dance well. Some people can naturally sing well, है ना? So वो हो जाएगा. Now, C would be related to like किसी इंसान का speech pattern क्योंकि everybody speaks in a like सब इंसान का एक speech का pattern होता है not everybody speaks the same way है ना so it would be related to that trait would again be related to any characteristics or something like that and because it's peculiar so the answer would be B idiosyncrasy right so B would be the answer so a lot of you got it right. But C is not the answer because it's related to somebody's speech, how they speak. A room where dead bodies are kept until burial. Okay. grave, cemetery, mortuary, or pyre? Hmm. See, when I say something like a grave, grave में क्या होता है? You basically dig a hole in the ground and you put coffin or like a dead body and there's a stone and all these things, na? So that would be a grave. But it talks about where dead bodies are kept until they are buried under the ground. So this cannot be the answer, है ना? Cemetery would again be the same thing. ठीक है वहां पे भी we have like these burial grounds where people are buried and all, right? So pyre cannot be the answer because pyre would be like I can say like pile of woods as we say वो हो जाएगा and उसके ऊपर you sometimes we keep dead bodies and all these things and where they are burned especially in Hinduism as we say. And C would be the answer because mortuary as a word is related to people like these dead bodies, especially in hospitals and all, they are kept until they are buried under the ground. So C would be the answer. So absolutely correct, guys. Very good. Next पे चलते हैं. One who tends to patronize, rebuff, or ignore people regarded as social inferiors and imitate, admire people regarded as social superiors. Okay. Snob, fob, dandy, or freak. Hmm. Okay. So, I guess कुछ बच्चों ने तो पढ़ा भी नहीं होगा. So let's see the answers. Okay. So when I say something, somebody is being a freak, या ऐसा situation में भी आप बोल सकते हो freak, freaky situation या whatever. So either something is very unusual or somebody is being really crazy as we say. तो वो हो जाएगा, right? Dandy को हम लोग excellent भी बोल सकते हैं. So वहाँ पे it's not you. Okay. So fob actually would be related to pockets. मतलब like when we talk about men's wear and they have these small pockets so we can call it a fob. तो snob भी हो सकता है because they only patronize people based on their social status, like they think if somebody is beneath me they will try to patronize them, like criticize them, belittle them, and admire people of obviously superior status. So that would be the answer. ठीक है. Snob. Okay, the ceremony of crowning a sovereign. Felicitate, promotion, coronation, or installation. See, if we talk about crowning, so installation cannot be the answer because installation can be anything that you are trying to put together. ठीक है, तो ये आपका आंसर नहीं हो सकता है because we are talking about crowning. Okay. Promotion, you get promoted at work based on your skills and your talents and your hard work. So it's related to that. You are promoted, whatever. ठीक है. एक मिनट. ओके, तो ए का हम लोग बात करें. इट इज बेसिकली काइंड ऑफ अ स्पीच दैट यू गिव एट अ सेरेमनी फॉर समवन टू प्रेज देम. So coronation as a word is related to when, like, it's a ceremony when you crown a monarch or something like that, like sovereign. So that would be the answer. Okay. I hope it is clear. So C would be the answer. Crown, coronation, C, C. So this would be the answer. Okay, words inscribed on the tomb. Epigraph, epigram, epitaph, or elegy. Okay. Okay, guys. This one is actually sad poem. ठीक है. And now if we talk about C. एक मिनट. Hmm. Okay, so this one, पहले हम लोग इसकी बात करते हैं. So epigraph basically can be anything which is like an inscription. कोई भी चीज है किसी भी coin के ऊपर हो सकता है या कुछ ऐसा, तो उसके ऊपर हो सकता है. And this one can be any poem, like it's based on, like maybe some kind of humor or like a satire, as we say. So इसमें से आपका आंसर होना चाहिए C. Words inscribed on the tomb are actually, the answer is C. Because the first one goes for coin, D is sad poem, है ना? So this would be the answer. I hope it is clear. So next पे चलते हैं. A man with abnormal habits. Eccentric, frantic, idiotic, or sulky. Okay. So if somebody is sulking, okay, so we can just say that maybe they are in a very bad mood या फिर टेम्पर की बात कर सकते हैं, राइट? सो अब हम लोग यहाँ पे बात कर रहे हैं, अगर हम इडियोटिक की बात करें, इफ समथिंग इज इडियोटिक, सो वी कैन से मे बी इट्स काइंड ऑफ फुलिश और समथिंग लाइक दैट, है ना? फ्रैंटिक इसलिए बोल सकते हैं कि लाइक somebody is being really anxious किसी चीज के लिए, समथिंग लाइक दैट. So our answer would be A. Like if I say something is abnormal or it's very unconventional, so I can say, or strange भी बोलते हैं. So eccentric should be the answer. So absolutely correct, guys. Okay. Okay. So next question is this. Okay, an abattoir is dash, a place where animals are slaughtered, a place where aborts stay, a title of respect given to a priest, or a place where animals are worshipped. Yes. So basically, it's not a place where animals are worshipped at all, and it is not a title of respect given to a priest or a place where aborts, guys, would be people, very respectable, I would say, monk or something like that. So it's related to that. So this cannot be the answer. So yes, absolutely right. Our answer would be A, right? So this would be the answer. Animal slaughter, as we say. So that would be the answer. Okay. So we are done with the questions for today. In the next class, we'll be doing class 2 of one word substitution. Okay. So if anyone has any question, they can ask. Or no doubt.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Let's practice one question, okay? If you guys are not leaving right now, or is everyone leaving? Okay, so I will give all of you one idiom only. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे I'll just write it down. I'll not give any options, okay? So I'll just write it down. Let's see if anyone knows it. Okay. So if I say stand on ceremony. So has anybody ever heard of it? लाइक इसको ऐसा बोल सकते हैं कि आई कैन नॉट स्टैंड ऑन सेरेमनी
मैं
with my
मुझे
family members.
फॉर्मेलिटी नहीं करना। मैं
I didn't get you. हाँ
जो फॉर्मेलिटी करता है या फिर
हाँ, like when you cannot be, yeah, be formal. Yes,
हम्म,
absolutely right. Okay, so if I say one more, चलो एक और करते हैं. So if I say if something is for the birds, जैसे बोले oh my God, what are you guys watching? This is for the birds.
मतलब
अनवर्दी
किसी काम करनी। हाँ,
हम्म
इडियट।
हाँ मतलब something is completely जैसा बोलते हैं ना worthless है.
हम्म,
So that's what. Okay, let's do one more. If I say to see color of his money.
पता नहीं, शायद जो लालची होता है उसमें भी ग्रीन, में भी जैसे गोल्ड डिगर बोलते हैं शायद, पता नहीं।
Okay, no problem. Actually, guys, when I say, when you see color of somebody's money, you are just trying to say if someone has enough money so that they can pay. Okay? मतलब इतना पैसा है भी कि नहीं कि पे कर पाएंगे, ठीक है? So that's when you say to see color of his money. Okay? So that's what we say. That's it for today. ठीक है? So ठीक है. I'll see all of you in the next class. तब तक के लिए जय हिंद to all of you and take care of yourself. Bye bye
जय हिंद मैम।
everyone. Jai Hind. Thank you. Welcome. Bye bye.